Welcome back! In our last video, we built the ultimate Visual Studio Code setup. Now, it's time to turn it into a true development powerhouse with Git. Most Git tutorials only teach you how to save files, but real software development isn't just about saving. It's about traveling back in time, inspecting past changes, and building new features in complete safety without breaking your working code. In this video, we're going beyond the basic 4 commands. We're covering the complete local Git workflow, initializing a project, making snapshots, navigating history with logs, and mastering branching CRUD, creating, reading, merging, and deleting branches. Before we touch the keyboard, let's quickly review the 3 stages of Git. Stage 1, your working directory, where you write code. Stage 2, the staging area, where you select and prepare specific changes. And Stage 3, the repository, the permanent vault where your saved history lives.
Let's open an empty folder in VS Code and run our first command, git init. Git init tells Git to start tracking this folder. It creates a hidden .git directory, turning your project into a full Git repository. Now, let's create index.html and write a basic heading. If you check VS Code's file tree, you'll see a green letter U next to the file. That stands for untracked. To see what Git is tracking at any moment, run command number 2, git status. Git status is your project dashboard. It shows index.html in red under untracked files, meaning Git sees the file, but isn't saving it yet. Now, to move this file into the staging area, run command number 3, git add index.html. Watch how index.html moves under staged changes in VS Code, changing its letter A for added. And to take our first permanent snapshot, run command number 4, git commit-m, followed by add initial HTML structure. Git packages those staged changes, timestamps them, and stores them in your repository vault.
Now, what if you make 10 more commits over a month and need to see what actually happened? That's where command number 5 comes in, git log. Git log displays your entire commit history, who made the change, the date, the commit message, and a unique alphanumeric hash ID. If the output feels too wordy, try git log-1line. This prints a clean, single-line summary of every commit in your project history. And here is where the time machine comes in. If you ever want to step back into the past to view your project at a specific commit, type git checkout, followed by that short commit hash ID.
Your files in VS Code will instantly revert to the exact state they were in when that commit was made.
To return to your present work, simply run git checkout master. Now, let's talk about the single most critical concept in modern development, branching. Imagine you have a working website live on the internet, and you want to test an experimental payment feature. You do not want to write risky code on your main branch. Instead, you create a separate workspace called a branch. By default, Git initializes with a master branch, which can be renamed to main using the command git branch-m master main. For a permanent solution, setting main as the default branch for all future repositories is done by running git config --global init.defaultBranch main. What it will do whenever you initialize Git in future, the default branch will be main. To create a new branch, type git branch feature-login. This clones your current codebase into a safe, isolated branch named feature-login. To switch into that branch, run git checkout feature-login. Or combine both steps in one shortcut.
git checkout-b feature-login. How do you know which branch you're on? Run git branch. This lists all the branches in your project. The branch with green text and asterisk is where you currently stand. Notice how the bottom left status bar in VS Code updates to show feature-login. Okay, now let's make a change in this branch. Create a file named login.html. Run git add dot and commit it with git commit-m add login interface. This commit lives exclusively on your feature-login branch. If you switch back to main using git checkout main, login.html disappears from your file tree. It's completely safe and isolated. Okay, now update and merge. Once your login feature is tested and complete, you want to pull those changes into main. First, switch back to the main branch using git checkout main. Then, run command number 8. Git merge feature-login. Git intelligently merges the changes from feature-login straight into main. Now login.html exists safely on your main branch. And fourth, delete. Now that the feature's merged, you don't need the temporary branch cluttering your workspace. Delete it safely using git branch-d feature-login.
Look at what you just mastered. You know how to initialize, track, snapshot, view history, step back in time, and perform full CRUD operations on Git branches. You have total control over your local codebase. In our next video, we're taking this entire workflow to the cloud by connecting your local repository to GitHub. If this in-depth masterclass helped you understand Git, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below with your first branch name. Thanks for watching, and happy coding!